I'm Toby's Aunt Candy, and I've known Toby since he was born. In fact, I was there at his birth. He was a very big baby. He was 10 pounds, 9 ounces. It was an amazing experience to see Toby be born. His dad almost passed out. And from very early on, Toby was just a unique individual, just had life in him and just made us laugh. And I remember from at least age 8, Toby having a business of some sort, whether it was the cookies, Pie of the Month Club. He would go down to Dollar Tree and buy things at Christmas time and then go around the neighborhood and sell them for $2. And he had, when he started his punk business, I helped him. I'm a seamstress, and so I helped him make purses and cell phone holders and things like that. And, I've just always, been, we've always just believed in Toby. We knew, that he was going to make his dreams come true. He was a concert promoter. We went to the concerts. I mean, we had earplugs in, but we went to the concerts. And so it's just really, when he got this place, it's just been really exciting. It's been fun to help bring it together. And I guess I'm considered an investor, a patroness. I made the curtains in the bathrooms. And Toby's Uncle Jim has always been there for Toby and supported him and used to carry him around when he was little. And people used to think he was Jim's little boy. We always tease his dad about that. And we're just, like I said, just thrilled to see this realized after these years of wanting something to come together. It's been a long time coming.
I'm Scott Byers, Toby's father.
And I'm Marianne Byers, and I'm Toby's mom. It was a 12-hour labor, and when Toby was born, he weighed almost 11 pounds and came out with a broken collarbone because his chest was 15 and a half round.
Inches around. And I almost fainted.
And I birthed him naturally. And that was the beginning of obviously big hopes and dreams to come for Toby. Toby marched to his own drum, isn't that the saying? And so we tried to follow his lead. He swore that he was an Indian, and so, not that he liked Indian artifacts and things, but he actually was an Indian. And so we followed that lead, and he made moccasins, and we took him up to Indian grounds, where Indians had been so many years before that, and we just tried to do all the things that were important to him. And from there, he quickly wanted to become an entrepreneur at the age of
11 is when I remember the main one, where he had a pie business, and he sold, got 10 customers, $20 a month, 4 pies a month, and his costs were $100, and he was clearing $200 gross, so he was clearing $100 a month as an 11-year-old, more than I got as an allowance as his dad.
At Christmas time, he would take one of those old bread baskets that, like the truck drivers that take bread to the grocery store. He found one of those somewhere, and he made straps for it, and he put on a red Christmas cloth, and then he went to Dollar Tree and bought all kinds of Christmas items and put those in his basket, and he went around the neighborhood, and I think he sold each item for $5, and by the time he got home, the basket was empty because he had sold to everyone in the neighborhood. I wasn't surprised in the sense that I know that Toby's mind never stops. It's always going. Because he has all of these ideas, all of these ideas. I know from morning to night, his mind is filled with these incredible ideas. The other part of me, I guess I'm the same person that I was when he was 11 years old. I was scared to death.
When I heard about it, I was two things. One, I was very happy that he was this close to the dream that he's had for years, and also scared because I approach things a lot differently than Toby does, business-wise, and so I knew that questions that I would have asked hadn't even been thought of, but I also knew that somehow, some way, Toby would work his way through them as they came at him. I like to have everything lined up and thought out ahead of time, and Toby jumps in with both feet and says, let's go, let's do it.
Toby's all about the journey, not the destination, and I think that is something that he has taught us, is to live in the moment and stay in the moment and enjoy the process and trust that we will somehow, some way get to the destination.
I think it's a fresh concept. There's not a lot of other art galleries and studios in Fresno or in California on a whole doing something like this. It has the access to pull from different forms of media, such as photography, art. You can take music, you can take fashion, and have it all in one central location, which a lot of people tend to overlook. And those are integral parts of art, and a lot of people don't see that as art. But if you look at designers like the late Alexander McQueen, he put a lot of art and thought into his fashion, and that's what the Treasury strives to do. What's great is a lot of different artists of mixed medias can come together and not just display their artwork, but can work on something cohesive and just make it their own.
Because it exists is why it
No, like
exists.
it's kind of like it's just gonna like it's gonna adapt to whatever it's meant to be. I don't know.
Right, like
So
it's
it's
self-perpetuating.
exactly that. I guess you could say that.
It's
No, like really, like I guess my mom's been saying, hey, are you gonna put stuff up at Art Hop or whatever, and you gotta put your paintings up, And I'm like, no, this is my art. Like this entire piece is my art. Like I don't need to put something up to say, hey, look at this little thing. Like walk in here.
it's like just look around.
Look
This
around.
is
Like
this
this
is what
is
I've
it.
done.
This is it. Like
my
it's constantly something new. It's never ever the same.
so it's something that's gonna evolve.
It's never ever gonna stop. It's just like I can't set something. It's something for me and it's something for everyone else. So for everyone it's different. It's gonna offer something else. So I can't. For me, what it's offering is possibilities. For someone else, it could be offering possibilities, but for someone else, it could be offering, what they're missing, or it could offer just it could offer a little bit of what somebody needs to
Give them that.
I see it. I'm stuck.
It's something. Yeah, it's hard to put into words. I can understand that.
It's stuck. But yeah, no, for sure. It's not set, so it really could adapt to what it needs to be different. I guess you could say.
To be successful, it can adapt. It's
Everybody already, when somebody opens something, they already have their start and their finish. This is just starting. It's just starting. So who knows? It's about to be, it's about to be. whatever it's about to be. I don't know what else to say. This is Joshua Freeman.
And this is Toby, Michael, Bradley Byers.
So I got a question for you, Josh.
Excellent.
What or where do you get your mojo from for your art? Where do you get your inspiration?
Well, obviously, like, I think figurative work, as in like figures and just movement of people, muscles, and bodies, but abstracted out. And I really like starting with chaos because it's something that when you first look at it, it might not mean anything, but different people can see different things in it, kind of like a Rorschach block. There are infinite ways to look at it, and so starting out with that chaos and then bringing my own order to it it's kind of like working in reverse, but chaos itself has its own order. So I like the way that things get repetitively, like repetition getting smaller. I like really fine details, but I also like haphazard work. I like happenstance. I like happy accidents.
Allison Gish.
Joshua Quentin Freeman.
Lawrence Vincent Garza.